vehicles, sir.
Sige,
Minus
for the Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 2022, the winning bid was 15,611,710. For the Mercedes-Benz G500 2019 Brabus, the winning bid was 15,500,000 pesos. For the Lincoln Navigator, the winning bid was 7,100,000 pesos. For the total doon sa auction bid, the total is 38,211,710 pesos.
Sir, ano nangyari? Ba't hindi nabenta yung, well, for example, yung Rolls Royce? Medyo yung mas mga hindi. Paano nangyari, sir? And then what are you going to do in the future?
Well, really, the answer to that would be bidder's preference, no?
Okay.
We can also share with you that there were two bidders that were not able to make it, no? We had to be very strict about the rules, no? Regarding the deadlines, submission of the documents. We had to be very strict about it kasi nga, sabi ni Commissioner Ariel Nepomuceno, not a hint of doubt as to this process, no? Talagang full integrity tayo dito, full transparency. So we had to be strict about it. And coincidentally, those two bidders were interested doon sa Toyota, no? Yung the Sequoia and the Tundra. Now, regarding the Rolls-Royce, again, it's bidder's preference, no? In a conversation that I had with one of the bidders, they were saying na mas ideal daw, no, kung maibaba na nasa mga 30 million range yung Rolls-Royce, and definitely they would be participating in future auctions if that would be the price range, no? Now, what will happen moving forward? Those vehicles which were subject of a failed bidding, the committee will reconvene. We will recompute the figures, the floor price. Just to give you an example, for this auction kasi, we used a 10% depreciation factor, no? But we can now consider perhaps maximizing to 16% as depreciation. We can also consider current market prices for the second auction. In 5 days, we will be republishing itong ating magiging new floor prices. And depending kung ano pa yung magiging resulta sa ibang mga sasakyan, we might come out with another auction for other luxury vehicles na meron tayo sa likod pa.
So reschedule, sir?
Yes, it will.
Plus the others,
Depending on what will happen. But definitely, itong subject na nitong auction na to, we will be republishing the new floor prices.
Timeline kaya nun, sir?
Disappointed that a little over 1/3 only yung na-raise nyo from the supposed target of 103 million.
Not really, no. Again, we have to consider that we are fairly new here at the BOC. No? That's one. And number two, I think more than the monetary figure, like what I said earlier, I think what's more significant to the Filipino people is that symbolic restitution. No? It may not be a substantial amount compared to the billions which are allegedly stolen, no? But I think this is a start. And, you know, whatever that figure is, kahit sinasabi nating 1/3 lang ito, I guess the more symbolic and more important fact is that we are in the process of restitution. Unti-unti po nating binabalik ang pondong nawala sa ating bayan, sa kaban ng bayan. And again, the proceeds of the auction will go to a forfeiture fund of the BOC. The BOC cannot utilize that fund. That fund will eventually be reverted to the National Treasury. So buong buo na ibabalik natin sa kaban ng bayan ang ma-generate nating proceeds sa auction process.
So yung betting lang ng mga nag-participate, can you just walk us through kung paano natin ito?
Okay, aside from the registration fee of 5,050 pesos, bidders were asked to submit yung kanilang ITRs and proof of receipt and payment with the BIR, no? Two things ang ma-address natin doon. One, establishing the purchasing power of the bidder to make sure na hindi sila dummy, no? Na kumuha lang ng isang taong kakilala at sasabihan na bibigyan siya ng pera at mag-participate sa auction. That's one. And second, to make sure that they do not fall under the restrictions under CAO 3-2020. The following are not allowed kasi under that issuance, no? BOC employees, the consignee, importer, forwarder, and owner of the smuggled item that is subject of the auction.
Sir, yung tatlo po nanalo, pwede nila kunin, sir, yung kotse na yun?
Physically, yes, but they cannot drive it, no? Kasi wala pa siyang ORCR, no? But as committed by the LTO earlier, they committed to an expedited registration of the official receipt and certificate of registration, pati yung pangalan kung kanino ipapangalan yung sasakyan. And as announced earlier by ASEC Marcus Lacanilaw, they will allow a change of plate, no, because of security considerations.
Kailan yung earliest that they could claim the vehicles? Yung mag-drive nila?
Well, of course, that will be dependent on when the ORCR will be issued. Kasi bawal ka magmaneho sa Pilipinas ng sasakyang hindi rehistrado, no? But physically, they can get a flatbed and get the vehicles. Wag lang nilang imamaneho yung mga sasakyan.
So hindi sir kayo mag-deliver sa bahay na they be the ones to pick these cars from here, sir?
Correct. Kasi from now, we will get the details of the winning bidders and we will endorse that to the Land Transportation Office so that they can proceed with the registration process.
Sir, kailan yung target ng next auction? Kasi yung sabi niyo po 5 days i-republish. Pero kailan po yung target ng next auction?
It's still a moving target for now, no? But the directive given by the commissioner earlier is that kung kaya niyong gawin within the next 2 weeks, do it immediately, no? Like what I said, this is just a beginning, no, of restitution. Talagang lahat po ng makikita natin na subject dito sa investigation na to, if we can establish na wala po itong proper importation, wala pong kaukulang bayad ng duties and taxes, we will auction them off, no? We will generate the revenue para maibalik ito sa pondo ng bayan.
How about yung mga nag-fail na bids, sir? Kailan kaya ulit sila?
Yun nga, we will republish the floor price, pati yung announcement as to when the next auction will be announcing that within 5 days.
Pwede po
Within 5 days.
join yung mga nag-bid today.
They'll have to repeat the process of refiling their registration fee as well as submission still of documents.
And the bond money of those who were unsuccessfully bidded in the auction, sir, the money will be returned to them, sir?
It was already returned. Kaya po natatagalan tayo after announcement of every auction lot. After po nila mag-post ng bond, di ba, magsasabit sila ng kanilang bid. Kapag nadeklara na po yung winning bidder, lahat po nung natalo doon, binabalik po natin agad-agad per auction lot yung kanilang bond.
Sir, what about the 6 other vehicles subject to seizure and detention? Paano po yun?
Well, we're waiting for the result of the legal division, no? Kung ano po yung magiging resulta nito, kung forfeiture ba in favor of the government. It is only at that time that we can determine when will be that, kung ma-auction ba siya, no? Again, just to be clear, under the CMTA, we have several remedies, no? We can destroy the property, we can, again, subject it to auction, or we can donate it to another government agency or for our own use. But obviously, considering the nature of these vehicles, no, it would not be in the best interest of any government agency to use luxurious vehicles. So the direction of the commissioner is to convert it into revenue so that we can contribute naman dun sa ating budget na alam naman nating very scarce at very limited ang ating budget.
Sir, mas mababa na yung Rolls Royce next time?
Yes, we'll be maximizing the depreciation computation. We'll also maximize lahat ng pwede nating ibawas, no. Again, no, not really. Kasi again, in my conversation with one of the bidders, maibaba lang daw ng konti yung Toyota, yung Rolls Royce, and he even signified interest dun sa Bugatti, no. So we are studying that, and hopefully in the next auction we can come up with better floor prices.
So yung apat
Sir,
po
so
na
10 to
nag-fail,
16% yung possible depreciation.
10 ngayon, 16 later.
Correct, that's correct. We are also supposed to follow yung mga COA rules natin, no, pati yung mga issuances nila, na we cannot just simply arbitrarily designate a depreciation factor, no. So we have to follow those rules as well.
So like Rolls-Royce, 45 million minus 10 to 16%.
That's correct, no. But again, there are other factors we have to consider as well. If you look at the market prices, ano ba yung presyo? Kasi kung higher pa din doon, diba, what will compel a bidder to participate here if he can acquire the same unit, no, in a private marketplace? So we'll be factoring all of these in computing for the new floor prices.
Whichever is lower.
I leave it to the committee to decide, no. Mahirap yung trabaho nila, but again, the intention is to lower the price to attract more bidders, no. We'll also be heavy on information dissemination kasi yesterday evening, maraming tumawag thinking that they could just walk in and participate in the auction, no? When clearly doon naman sa announcement namin that they had a day before to submit the documentary requirements. So I think that was maybe 5 to 8 more bidders sana, no? So hopefully in the next auction, we'll announce better, we'll announce clearer guidelines so that more bidders can participate.
Sir,
Yes.
Magpapa-credit ulit.
Correct.
Sir, 8 out of 10, no? Ang dumating.
Correct.
Thank you.
Salamat, sir.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Ano nga, traffic ba yun? Sir, o ano? Hindi nakarating.
Ang akala nila, yun nga, on the day pwedeng mag-submit ng dossier. Kasi ang sinabi namin, it's not as simple as you submitting. Allow us to verify the ITR's credentials. Kasi we also need time to verify that. Like kanina, it was really parang medyo din. Kasi on our part, we wanted more to participate. Kaya lang, mahirap na ma-technical.
Kami susunod na tol. Wala na kaya? Alright. Sige tol. Sorry boss, sorry. Tala.